Hey everyone, welcome back to Dakota Does Dressage. Really excited to share this video today because I am trying a new saddle on Dakota. I feel like I've been searching for a long time for a saddle that would really fit for him because he's been a difficult horse to fit. In the 20 years that I've owned him, I feel like I've never been able to find a saddle that really fit him well. And I think I've found the one. So let me jump straight into it and tell you what I've got here. So this is a Circle Y Pioneer Flex 2 trail saddle. And it is a brand new saddle, which I've never owned a new saddle. I've always owned used saddles. So this is my first brand new saddle, which is really exciting, except I need to block the stirrups because when I got on to try it, my foot was going everywhere looking for the stirrup. And I thought, oh, that's right, I'm gonna have to block the stirrups. I love this saddle. It's the color that I wanted, this dark mahogany. It is a super plush seat, which my current saddle, the Corriente, barely has a seat. It's like sitting right on the wooden tree. There's no cushion there anymore. I'm just super excited. But the big question was, is this saddle gonna fit Dakota? Is this gonna work for us? Is it also gonna fit me? And it's been a challenge. Like I said, it's been a challenge finding a saddle that will fit. So here's what I did, because I searched high and low for a saddle fitter in my area, couldn't find anyone. Looked at maybe who I could get to come out of state, a bit of a long trip for someone, and you know, it just was out of my price range to do that. So the second best option to having a saddle fitter come out was using this tool from horsesaddleshop.com. And this is a little plastic measuring device that you put on your horse. You have to put it in the right spot. There are directions that come with it after you purchase it. But you put this on your horse and it's going to tell you the gullet width and the bar angle for your horse. And so it gives you this little code that you then share back with Horse Saddle Shop. You correspond with one of their experts. You can share videos of your horse, photos of your horse. So, you know, I did that so that they would really understand Dakota's top line and conformation. I explained that I was doing Western dressage and what I was looking for, provided information about my current saddle and what wasn't working there, because there was some pretty intense bridging going on and it was really tight on his shoulders. So they recommended this Circle Y Pioneer Flex 2 trail saddle. My heart was kind of set on a Crates Ladies Rainer, but those apparently are very hard to get your hands on because Crates, I guess, just doesn't make a whole lot every year, but they didn't have any in stock. That's the dream saddle for some horse someday, but at the end of the day, I need to find the saddle that's gonna fit Dakota the best. So this saddle comes with an extra wide tree because that tool told me that Dakota takes the widest bar angle. When this arrived at my door and I saw the invoice that came with it, it said that it had a draft horse size tree, and I started sweating bullets. I thought, oh my gosh, this is not gonna fit him. Am I gonna be stuck with this saddle? Luckily, you have 10 days to try the saddle, and if it doesn't work, you can send it back for an exchange, and you know, you just have to pay a minimal fee for shipping, which I think was going to be like $50 or something. So not too bad. But I just thought, oh gosh, is this not going to work for him? It actually, I think, is going to work. I put it on him. I slid my hands all under it. The pressure is definitely displaced more evenly across the bars than what I feel with the Corriente, where there's clear bridging under the seat. It seemed like just the perfect fit. So I was really surprised with that. Couldn't wait to get in the saddle and try it. My only fear with a tree this wide though, a bar angle this wide, was that it was gonna roll on him. It was gonna be too wide and I was gonna mount up and then the saddle was just gonna eventually slide off of him. So before I got on, I lunged him in it to see how much movement there might have been. I tightened that girth as reasonably tight as I could get it. And then I decided it's time to get on. So during the ride, things went really well. I didn't expect, though, that the position it put me in would feel so bizarre. I'm so used to riding in that Corriente saddle with a chair seat, and found my balance in that old saddle. So when I got into this one and being in a totally different position, which I feel is a more proper position to be in, I just didn't have my balance. And I could tell watching this video back with Dakota's ride, and while I was on him too, that he was having trouble finding his balance with me out of balance on top of him. So it's going to take us a little while to get used to all of this. And at the same time, Dakota's also been battling Lyme's disease. If you've been following my channel for a while, you might have noticed that there were a few videos back in the fall and over the winter where I've made comments like, Dakota just didn't have any energy. Just really felt like he needed more energy today, and he's tired, and where's the energy? And a friend of mine at the barn just suggested, Andrea, maybe just have him tested for Lyme's and rule it out, if anything. So I did have him tested, and he is positive for chronic Lyme's, but at a really low level. He is currently on doxycycline. He's been on that for a week as I'm recording this voiceover, and he's doing pretty great. I'm excited to get back into riding him as the weather improves and as hopefully I improve, because if you can't tell, I'm really hoarse right now because I'm hopefully at the tail end of a cold. I feel like I've been sick every month all winter thanks to daycare germs that my son brings home. And yeah, I'm just like super motivated to get back into it, get back into the 101 Western Dressage Exercises book, and see how fit we can get, how ready we can get for, show season. Basically, I have to wait until the wash rack gets hooked up again so I can clean this horse because he is filthy from all the mud this winter. And then we can start recording some tests again. So I'm just excited to have this new element in our journey to hopefully improve my position, my riding, and also Dakota as well. So stick around for more videos to come. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.